it down away from you, preferably towards the cameraman. Welcome back to Fiddler's Ranch. Today we're going to be cooking something that's kind of a staple, I think, in most people's diets here in Texas. But we're going to do a twist on it, and we're going to do chicken fried steak along with chicken fried chicken and chicken fried pork chop. And we'll do them all three at the same time, kind of talk about the differences between the three, why we call them what we call them, and show you how to make them really super tender. And then if you go check out the podcast is going to break down the cost and some different things that you can do with it. So thanks for joining us, and I can't wait to show you what we got cooking up today. All right, so we're going to do 3 different chicken fries on this particular meal, which we talked about already. We're going to have this is an example of pork tenderloin, specific breed. It's the Duroc, I believe it is. We have a chicken breast, right there, just like that. And then we're gonna have us a good old piece of beef. Tenderloin, pork loin, and chicken loin. That's not chicken loin. That's actually chicken breast. The tenderloin of the chicken is going to be is a piece that goes right. You can see the triangle right there, and that's where the tenderloin would go. It would attach here and go through there, but that has been removed. And we're going to tenderize these thin and to about the same thickness, which is about 1/4 of an inch or so, a little over 1/4 of an inch. Even the thickness of that tenderloin is going to be pounded pretty thin, so they'll cook evenly. And then we're going to season them up and fry them up. And then in the podcast that's going to come with this, we will I'll talk about the naming convention between the three, the benefits of the three, and some more good information. So check that out when you get a chance. Okay, so using the same flour dredge that we used on a previous episode, check it out. It was some pretty amazing chicken tenders. I would venture to say that the tenders were so good they don't need sauce, and the sauce was so good they don't need tenders. So check it out. But in the meantime, we're going to use we've got our chicken breast, our tenderloin, and our pork loin all pounded out to be nice and thin. And using the same concept that we did before, we're going to dredge these in the flour. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what. And get these cooking in our 350-degree oil. And I'm gonna let them sit just for a minute. Folks, I've said this a million times. You need to have these pans just readily available. They really are. They really are handy. Handy. Whenever you need them. So this is gonna be the beef, and we'll get that all dredged up. Oh, I tell you what, that's just going to be insane. I cannot wait. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take our chicken breast. And get that all dredged up. And get these cooking. Whenever you go to lay these down, the oil's pretty hot. And you got about a 1/2 inch or so of oil in there. Lay it down away from you, preferably towards the cameraman. Aye! And that way, if anything happens, it's on his equipment, not yours. I'm joking. All right, so we're gonna let those cook away. Look at that, 1 chicken, 1 beef, and 1 pork chop. Oh my God, that looks crazy good already. Not that I would eat it like that, but All right, folks, I tell you what, everything that could have gone wrong in this episode has gone wrong, but that's all right. We got it pulled together for you. Chicken fried chicken, chicken fried steak, chicken fried pork chop. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it gets a whole lot better than that. We're just gonna cut us off a slice right there. Look at that. Look at that. Have some of that amazing gravy. That's tender as heck. That is so tender. Goodness gracious. I don't know, that's pretty dang good. I think they're all going to be a little bit different. I think they're all going to be different in their own way. This one just needs a little bit of milk. That's even more tender. The thing about cooking it this way is it's going to be so tender each time, and it's just they really are amazing. Well, kidding me, you couldn't go wrong with that. If you're used to one, like most of us here in Texas are used to chicken fried steak, I think chicken fried chicken became more popular, or started to become popular about 15-20 years ago. You know, I grew up with my family making chicken fried pork chop on the side as well, and you really can't go wrong with any of them. They all have a similar taste, but yet they're different, being different proteins. And you pair that with some amazing mashed potatoes and green beans or corn or a salad or whatever you want, and the sky's the limit. So you know, find the seasoning that you like, find the recipe that you like, try this one, try something different. Let me know what you make. Send it, you know, do a picture. Let me know the picture of what you make, how it looks, and like I say, cook something different. Make something you don't normally make at home. Check it out at FidlersRanch.com. Check it out on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, please. Hit the remind button so you get the notification button so you get notified whenever we have some amazing cooking videos coming out. Check out the podcast. Look at the cost per piece that we're talking about here. Whether you use an expensive piece of meat like I did today or a cheaper piece of meat, which they're originally designed to do. And check out all my 62 different social media apps that I follow, Twitter to all the rest. I can't think of them right now, but you know what they are. They're pretty popular. And thanks for joining me. Have a good night.